Yes, my lovely people, welcome back to Delroy Adventures TV. I'm excited to bring you another video. Today, I am going to make some green juice. I know I had made juice in the past, but I never make any green juice for you guys. Today, I'm gonna definitely make some green juice for you guys. So when I'm done, if you guys want, y'all could come on over and get a sip. Okay, come along with me for the ride. Okay, here we go. Right over here, I have my kale. And here I have my cucumbers and my turnip leaf. Well, guess what, people? This here is new, but this is something I always use in my green juice when I'm blending. And this is chocho. We call it chocho back home, but here in the United States, they call it chayote. The chayote is good for cholesterol. So I'm using 2 of them today because they're very small and 1 won't be enough. So I decided to use 2. Here is my cucumbers. If you see some little spots on my cucumbers, what I did, I lightly scraped my cucumbers. Not as deep to get the green off of it, but as deep to get any contamination. Then I washed them. And now here is my apple. And the apple is not green, but my reason for using the apple is to give my juice a little sweet taste so I won't have to put sugar or honey in my drink. The apple will give it a little sweet taste. And if you see, I sliced the apple in 2. I am not going to use the entire apple. I am going to use a half of it because apples are sweet. And I do not want it to get over sweet. So I am going to use a half of apple. Now, here is my magic, my ginger. And I have 3 pieces of ginger here, but I may use 1 or 2 pieces. The thing is with ginger, it can get real strong. And if the ginger is real strong in the drink, it can throw off the taste somewhat. So I would encourage you people, if you guys are making this, start out with a little bit of ginger. So the next time when you make your juice, you probably can know if you should put more or less. But today, I am not using all 3. I am going to use 2 pieces to start it out with and to see how that works out. So now all my ingredients are washed, cleaned up, and ready to go. My juicer is right here set up and ready as well. So let's go. Stay tuned. All right, closing it and then on. Okay, people. Here we go. I got everything set up now, ready to roll. I think I'm gonna start with my kale leaf. Okay, so after the kale leaf, then it's the turnip leaf. And as you know, this year it's called turnip green. And I think because this is small enough where I can put them down in there, I'm just gonna pop my ginger in there right away. After that, I am gonna have to open it up to pop my cucumber, my apple, and my chocho, which is called chayote. Right, so I think it's time for me to get my cucumbers in there, my chayote, and my apple. So let me go ahead and open it up. I can turn it off first, or otherwise I can just pop the lid and it automatically turns off. Let me show you. See that? So when you push the lid back, it automatically started. Okay, so here's where the pulp comes out. As you can see, it's coming out into the pulp container. And here is where the juice comes out. So I definitely love this juicer here, and it doesn't give any problem at all. I'm 100% satisfied with it. So what I am going to do is slice my cucumbers and put them in there so they will go down easily and get crushed instead of just putting them in there a whole half. Alright, so that's what I'm doing right now. Trying to get them in there so we can blend them all up. Juice and the pulp will come out. Now the juice is running out really good. So this is how we make green juice. We're going to taste it as soon as we get done. What it tastes like. And remember, this is a cold press juicer. So whenever you blend your fruits or with your ingredients, it's ready to drink or ready to consume, because this juicer here, it goes at a speed where it keeps everything at a room temperature. So it's really good. As soon as you get done, you can drink. It's not even warm or anything. Like I said in the past video, if you're a person who loves to have icy cold, then you probably pop it in the refrigerator for a few minutes or put some ice in there. Of course, the ice is going to weaken the taste of it. But you know, as for me, I don't do too much ice. I just like room temperature. Even water, if I'm drinking water, I don't drink the water from the refrigerator. Because that there, when you drink too much icy cold stuff, you get like a cold cough most night, you know, so I just don't fool with it. And once I stop fooling with icy cold stuff, every now and then I might drink a little, you know, something, you know, but I don't make it no habit. Every now and then, you know, so it won't take effect, because too much of one thing good for nothing. So when you do too much icy cold stuff, then that's when you start to build up a film on your chest, or, you know, and then you start coughing at night, and you're like, what's going on with me? I'm catching a cold. No, you're not. It's because too much ice, and it creates some kind of a built up on your chest, and that causes you to cough when you lay down. So once I found that out, no more icy cold stuff, only once in a blue moon. So yeah, sometimes we have to like know ourselves, know what's good for us from what's not, and do the right thing, because if you do the right thing, it'll turn out to be right. If you do bad things, it's gonna turn out to be bad, because what you sow is what you reap. Just like if you're doing something, you gotta make sure you do the best you can. Do good. In life, you gotta do good, and good will follow you. So therefore, what you sow is what you reap, right? Of course. All right, so now we can pop some more cucumbers in there. Let me cut this one up and cut it in 4 so I can get it down through the top so we won't have to pop the lid. And we're going to do the same thing with the chocho. Nevertheless, people, following up on my conversation about doing good, nevertheless, you can't do good for everyone because you're going to do your best and some people don't even appreciate it. Some people will think that, oh, you always can do better. And sometimes you have to make the right decision that's going to be best for you. So sometimes you may make a decision and some people are not happy with it. They think that you did bad. But it's not that you did bad. You're doing what's right and what's going to be good for you. It doesn't make sense to please other people and displease yourself. So in this case, do the best you can. Because some people will appreciate it and some just won't. Because the thing is, some people want their way, not your way. And they're not seeing it from your standpoint. They're seeing it from their standpoint because it's just about them. And it's just about what's going to be right or good for them, but not what's good for you. So you have to make sure that you see what's good for you first, then you can display that to other people. But you just can't please everyone. So my best idea or encouragement is to do what's best for you, then you can reach out and do what's best for other people, or do what's best for you so you can do good for other people. And if it's not good for you, you can't do good for them because what comes out of you is what's in you. So make good thing comes out. Try to be good so good things can come out and display in other people's life. Okay? Yeah, so this here is kind of full, so I am going to empty it and continue to put some more my ingredients in there. So before I move my cup, I close this so the drip will not drip on the counter and make any kind of mess. Looks real good, don't it? Of course. So now it's time for my apple. And I'm going to do the same thing like I did with the cucumbers. I'm not using more than a half of apple because apples are sweet, like I said, and I don't want it to be too sweet. Oh, so now I probably have to, I think I can make it. I wanted to empty my pulp bin, but I'm trying to see if I can force it. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it off and empty the pot. I usually save it and put it into a bucket or something with water for my plant. Because when you have garbage like this, you put it in water, use that water to water your plant. It's very vital for your plant. So I usually save them. Taking too much time, so let me put it in this bowl here. Get right back to blending. So what I am going to do, once I get done with this, I am going to mix them up and I'm going to taste it. And I'm going to see how much of a ginger taste it has. If it has too much, then I can't do nothing. But if it doesn't have enough, I can pop my other piece of ginger in there. If it has just enough, then we're good. So I am going to taste it once I get done. So let me go ahead, because I'm going to have to mix this with that so we can get them all incorporate. So it won't, this one won't taste different from that one. So once I mix this with that one, then it'll all be incorporate and we'll get the same taste. Let me try to get my little cup. I think it did good. So here we are going to that should be enough. Just the taste. Well, this ginger here is just right. I could probably use the other piece, but you don't want too much ginger. So I'm just gonna keep it where it's at. And the next time I probably could add all 3 pieces, but since I'm done, I'm finished blending, it got that ginger taste. So since I'm finished blending, I'm gonna keep this, and next time I probably could use all 3 pieces. Now, if you're a person who don't love a lot of ginger in your drink, this is just right. So, people, I'm really happy to know that I was able to bring you on a next adventure like this, to blend some juice. These are really healthy drink. Thanks again for watching, and please remember to comment. Please, I can't wait to see your comment. Like, share please, because if you share, tell a friend to tell a friend, share with family member. A lot of people probably would love to see this happen and get some ideas, and you'd be surprised, a lot of people out there don't even think of this. So once you start sharing, people will see it and get the benefit from it. So now, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for sure. And like I said, more video is coming, more exciting video. I do a lot of different contents like making juice. I'm gonna be cooking for you someday too. I go out and do construction content, you know, farming content. I mean, there's a lot more coming. So people, keep watching out, and we'll catch you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Thank you.